Oh, nice. Nice initial window, guys. This is truly a professional video game. Yeah, it's a video game and an eye test. Like, what is this, a video game for ants? Hopefully this is showing up. I swear that sounds like it's straight out of a movie. It's pretty weird. How do games render like this? What do you mean by like this? What does like this mean? I don't understand the question. But yeah, typically a 3D game, will render its main 3D render target at lower than the full resolution if it's using expensive shaders and stuff, and then upscale. Please wait. I don't want to be cost 5 points. Would I like instructions? No. We'll see how much it sucks.
You are standing at the end of a road before a small brick. You are in a gentle valley near a stream tumbling along a rocky bed.
Okay.
The grate is locked.
Dang it. I mean, it's not only locked, but that keyhole doesn't fucking go anywhere. I hate to tell you. Hate to tell you, it ain't gonna unlock. Screen tearing is horrible. Well, that's your fault.
You're in open forest, near both a valley and a road.
This is open forest.
You have walked up a hill, still in the forest. The road slopes back down the other side of the hill. There is a building in the distance.
Yeah, I know. I've got 32 points.
You're in open forest, with a deep valley to one side. You're in a forest.
I'm in a forest, guys. This is a forest. Right here.
You are standing at the end of a road before a small brick building. Oh, the door is closed. The door is closed. You see rushing water. Nothing happens.
Bro,
There are some keys on the ground here.
these can go in the keyhole, but doesn't. Look at all the items.
That won't work here. You're inside a building, a well house for a large spring.
I can't make these talk to the hand.
You're inside a well house.
Talk to the hand.
Set of keys. You have unlocked the grate. You're in a 20-foot depression floored with bare...
I'm depressed.
You're in a small chamber beneath a 3x3... You're in a small... Nothing happens.
It's a piece of paper. Pick it
That
up.
won't work here. You're below the grate. A crawl over cobbles leads to the west.
I'm trying to keep
There's
the
nothing to
area
do with it
clean.
here. There's nothing there. Strange. Looks like others have been here before you.
Really? Okay. Okay. I mean, it is a man-made grate. There's bats.
Brass lantern. The lantern is now lit. Take brass lantern. You have turned off the lantern. You are crawling over cobbles in a low passage. You're crawling in a low passage. It's getting difficult to see in here.
It's getting difficult to see in here.
Brass lantern. The lantern is now lit.
That's just a loop.
You're crawling in a low passage. You are crawling over cobbles in a low passage.
Cobbles.
You're crawling in a low passage.
Talk to the hand.
You're crawling in a low passage. You are crawling over cobbles in a low passage.
It's a mazy maze.
You're crawling in a low... Bottle of water. Brass lantern.
I can't find the bats. Talk to the bats. Okay.
You're crawling in a low passage.
I'm not sure what I am supposed to be looking for. That's the other blocked scenario.
You are crawling over cobbles in a low passage.
I wonder if this is portalized and kind of random. or if it's like legit. Because I've been here, but I don't remember seeing that tree stump. But maybe I just didn't see the tree stump. Okay, that's a loop right there. Right? Yeah. Bruh! Wait. See, this is different now. It's like portaling shit on me. No, oh, that's the... Okay, never mind. That's that. This is this. I don't know, guys.
Crawling in a low passage.
I think I lost the game. Oh, wait. Look, we found a place with a magic word.
You are in a debris. It is now pitch dark. The lantern is now lit. You're in a room filled with debris. An awkward canyon leads to the west.
Frickin' debris.
You are in a debris room filled with stuff washed in from the surface. There's no use. Nothing happens. You're in a room filled with debris. An awkward canyon leads to the west.
This is very awkward. Don't fall. Ah. I bet this is really scary in VR. This is like Dear Esther right here. Dear Esther.
You have turned off the lantern. Wicker cage. You have captured the bird.
I need to get up there.
You're in a splendid chamber. The walls, frozen rivers of... You're in a splendid chamber.
The walls, frozen rivers of...
Little bottle of brass The lantern is now lit.
Please wait!
At your feet is a small pit breathing traces of mist. A white mist, usually water, seen from time to time in caverns. It can be found anywhere, but is frequently a sign of a deep pit leading down to water.
Great.
You're at the east end of a vast hall stretching out of sight to the west. There are openings to either side. To the north, a cold wind blows up from a wide stone staircase leading downward.
I don't know if Mr. Dwarf guy is going to attack me.
Brass land. Tasty food.
I have some tasty food for you. You won't get it up the steps.
What?
Okay. He didn't want my tasty food.
You could never pull it out no matter how hard you try. Bottle. Tasty food.
Tasty food.
There is a large, sparkling nugget of gold here. It says, you won't get it. Brass lantern. It is now pitch dark. If you proceed, you will... Brass lantern.
There's
the
a
lantern
light
is
right
now
there.
Lit. There's no use for that here.
I won't get it up the step. There's lights in this room. And they're on. but they're not supposed to be on. Can I?
It's
yeah,
broken
helmet?
and useless. You're in a low room. You're in a low room. Veins of gold cover the walls. A little dwarf. Watch out!
Where does it land? There it is. Yeah.
Dwarf's axe.
I'm ready to fight some motherfuckers.
That is useless right now. Dwarf's
Dude, my
axe.
inventory's full. That's terrible. The 59 points though.
You're on the east bank of a fissure slicing clear across the hole. The mist is quite thick here, and the fissure is too wide to jump.
How is this a hall? It's just extremely dark cave.
Dwarf's axe.
I don't trust this shit right here.
That won't work here. A huge green attacking the snake won't work. Little bird in a cage. Little bird attacks the green snake, and in an astounding flurry, drives the snake away. There is a small wicker cage discarded nearby.
Grave robbing.
Could that be the ancient Mountain King?
That was the ancient Mountain King. That snake sure was mean though. Why too?
Sorry, you'll need to drop something before you can... Set of keys.
It's a set of keys.
Precious jewelry. Tasty food.
This is Y2K. How come
Precious
I have
jewelry.
8 inventory slots? 7.
Set of keys.
What kind of bullshit is this? At least it puts the objects. Y2 room.
You hear the word clue.
The word clue.
It says Y2. It says Y2.
It's a clue. Yeehaw, partner.
Dwarf's axe. Large gold nugget.
Do you want some tasty food?
I wouldn't touch that. You could get electrocuted. Brass. It is now pitch dark. If you proceed...
How can I get electrocuted, but it's
brass
pitch dark?
lantern. The lantern is now lit.
Fucking decide.
Dwarf's axe. That's a crazy light. Some dimwit cobbled that contraption together. precious jewelry, dwarf's axe, tasty food,
Tasty.
large
It's a
brass
tasty
lantern,
beverage.
dwarf's axe, set of brass lantern. That's a crazy light. Precious jewelry, clue, 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 clue. You
Why?
feel a strange pulling sensation.
What? Okay. That's great.
You're back in the well house.
Should I drop all my treasures here?
Precious jewelry. Bottle.
Dude.
Take brass. Dwarf. Set of large gold nugget. Tasty food. Brass. You have turned off the lantern. Set of keys. Bottle of water. Brass
this-
lantern.
Grayed out because
Set of
it's just
keys.
that color, or do I not need it anymore? I mean, it's a set of keys.
Bottle of water. Dwarf's axe.
Is this a treasure? No.
Brass. Tasty food.
Tasty beverage. That sure was a tasty
Clue.
beverage.
Clue.
What about my X, Y,
Take
Z, Z,
clue.
Y?
Set of bottle of water. Tasty food. Brass lantern.
All right, well,
Brass
we've only got
clue.
2 slots now.
Tasty food.
I've got 83 points. Oh, I can buy directional.
There's no use for that here. There's nothing to. Clue. Clue. Nothing happens. You see a sturdy ladder.
All right, we'll just go get those silver bars real fast.
Clue. Clue. You feel a strange pulling sensation.
Boy, adventure games. Really,
It's dark here. Brass. The lantern is now lit.
really they were what they were, man.
There are bars of silver here.
Let me tell you.
Clue. 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 You feel a strange pulling sensation.
They really
You're
were
back
what
in the
they
well
were.
house. Brass you have turned off the lantern.
$93 points.
Clue. Clue. You feel a strange pulling sensation.
Okay, I don't know what to do with the Reflecto Man.
It's dark here. Brass lantern. The lantern is now lit. There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp knife is thrown. It missed.
Wow. I sure am glad that missed. Where'd it go? Where'd the sharp knife go? I kept the axe. If I'm going to lose the game because I'm looking around the room for the knife that I should know.
You're in a large room with a passage to the south, a passage to the west, and a wall of broken rock to the east.
Frickin' broken rock.
There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp knife is thrown. It missed.
Okay, I think this knife is fake news. Ding.
You're in the west side chamber of the Hall of the Mountain King. A passage continues west and up here.
It's gonna cave in. It's gonna colossally cave in.
These seem to be mining tunnels. There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp knife is thrown. It missed. Dwarf's axe. Nothing happens.
Okay, so next time that starts, I've got to clobber the motherfucker. Because that guy ain't going to leave me alone. Ever. He's just going to keep being a threatening dwarf.
That is useless right now.
The sharp knife was there? Wait, what? Am I blind? Where? Where? Fake news. Fake news! You must be from the lamestream media.
These seem to be mining tunnels.
These seem to be mining tunnels. Wait, am I going backwards?
Dwarf's axe. Dwarf's axe. You're at the west end of a long, featureless hall. The hall joins up with a narrow north-south passage.
Wait! I didn't know that was a loading zone. Whoa! Which way did I even fucking come from? Let's just assume it was down here. Like what?
There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp knife
I
is
can't
thrown.
do inventory.
It missed. The knife vanishes in a... Rare coins.
The dude's just gonna keep throwing knives at me.
You're at the west end of a long hall. There is a north-south passage here.
This brick is very sus. What is with that one squeaky bat sound effect, by the way? It's like the one sound that they could afford.
You're at the west end. You're at the west end of the Hall of Mists.
How are there lights?
It is now pitched up. Brass.
Why are there
is now
lights?
lit.
But it's pitch dark. don't understand.
Dwarf's axe.
Hey, buddy. $97.
Nothing. There's nothing to do with it here. You don't know how to work it.
I don't know how to work it.
Several diamonds. Nothing. There's nothing to do with it here.
I'm at the other end of the thing.
You can't pry diamonds out with your bare hands.
You can't pry diamonds out with your bare hands.
There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp knife is thrown. It missed.
That's very exciting. I don't like this area. Oh, this is some portal shit right here. Okay, hold on.
You see a sturdy ladder.
Okay, I need to go dump my treasures anyway. Except I'm stuck. Oh. Alright.
There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp knife is thrown. It missed. You're at the west end of the Hall of Mists. A low, wide crawl continues west, and another to the north. To the south you spy a little passage up off the floor.
I spy with my little eye a little passage.
Clue. You feel a strange pulling sensation. You're back in the well house. Several diamonds. Rare coins.
Maybe I should leave some other objects here.
Set of key. Clue. You feel a strange pulling sensation. You're back in the Y2 room.
All right.
Brass lantern.
So, maze different, maze alike. There's no objects there that I missed.
There is a threatening dwarf.
No, not the threatening
a sharp
dwarf.
Knife is thrown.
Ah!
It got you. Oh dear. You seem to have been ousted from your adventure. I might be... All right.
See, I can't...
Clue.
I can't move or
You
dodge.
feel a strange pulling sensation.
Is that really what the original game was like? Because that is kind of lame.
You're back in the Y2 room.
like there's helmets and stuff, but it won't let me use them. Did the axe not work? I mean, I can't figure out what to do with it. Maybe I'm supposed to do something with it, but...
You're in Bedquilt, a long east-west passage with holes everywhere.
How do I know that's what it's called?
Don't give up. Keep trying.
Wait, what? It just teleported me back. So I think I went up here.
You've crawled around in some little holes and wound up back in the main passage. You've crawled around in some little holes and wound up back in the main passage. You're in a large room. You're in a shell room.
It's a shell room.
It is too big and heavy to carry.
It's the bivouac, man. They sleep here.
You're in a cul-de-sac. Dwarf's axe. The axe is too small to open this large clam.
Frickin' clam. Is it on the map?
Set of keys.
Oh, yeah, there's a clam. There's a clam. I don't know how to open the clam. Story of my life. All right. Someone's little work.
You're in a passage.
They're just building a basement here. It's like in Barbarian. How do I sneak?
Dwarf's axe. What? Brass lantern. Dwarf. Brass lantern. You need to be a little close. You see a sturdy ladder.
This is lame room again.
You must not touch them. They're sensitive and may shrink away.
They may shrink away. Like what? Dear Adventure Games.
You've crawled around in some little holes and wound up back in the main passage.
Dude, how many fucking mazes are you gonna do? How many fucking mazes?
You've crawled around in some little holes and wound up back in the main passage.
How many fucking mazes are you gonna do? Let's play D&D.
It's not yours. Besides, it's too high to reach.
It's not mine. I'm here looting the colossal caves.
There's no use for that here. You're in a soft room. The walls are covered with heavy curtains, the floor with a thick shag carpet. Moss covers the ceiling. There's nothing to do with it here. That is useless right now. There's nothing to do with it here. You must not touch them. They're sensitive and may shrink away.
I've got an eye also.
You're in the soft room. Brass lantern.
It says that's a thing. I got a cushion.
That is useless right now. That won't work here.
Like, how do you make it worse to the point where I can't tell what's an active object? Like, why? Is that a treasure?
Velvet Spelunker today. I'm afraid the magazine is written. Velvet pillow. Tasty food.
Tasty food.
Dwarf's
Tasty
axe.
food. Okay, I haven't gone west yet. Right?
Dwarf's axe.
Maybe this is west. Oh, we got music.
You're at the east end of a two-pit room. The floor here is littered with thin rock slabs, which make it easy to descend the pits. There is a path bypassing the pits to connect passages from the east and the west. Bottle of water. Bottle of water. The plant spurts into furious growth for a few seconds. Water.
Oh, it's empty, so I can refill.
Water.
What did it say?
There is a 12-foot tall
Oh, it wants
beanstalk
more
stretching up
water.
out of the pit, bellowing, "Water!" Empty bottle. Your bottle is now full of oil.
Oil! Oil and water don't mix. You drink the oil, it's canola oil. Wait, what? Why am I here? This place sucks.
Set of keys.
I need to go back out for a little bit. I don't think this was the way out, though.
There is a threatening dwarf.
No!
A sharp knife is thrown. It missed.
Wait, I kind of could move for a second. I don't know.
You see a sturdy ladder. There are threatening dwarves here.
No!
Knives are thrown. None of them. Dwarfs. Nothing. You're in the hole of the Mountain King.
Where's the frickin'...
Spelunker today.
I don't think this is the right way.
Spelunker today. Set of keys.
Oh.
Plue. Plue. You feel a strange pulling sensation. You're back in the well house. You're inside a well house. Set of spelunkered velvet pillow. Bottle of oil. Dwarf. Spelunker today. Bottle of oil. You pour the oil on the ground.
I threw it on the ground.
Your bottle is now full.
I threw it on the ground. Oh, I could have done it right there.
Plue. You feel a strange pulling sensation. You're back in the Y2 room. You need to be a little closer to climb that.
I threw it on the ground.
There are threatening dwarves here. Knives are thrown. None of them hit you.
I can't. I'm frozen until they teleport away.
Tasty food. Bottle of water.
So like, I don't fucking.
Bottle
understand.
of water.
All right.
Set of keys.
Dirty, broken passage. Look, there's water here. I didn't even need to go.
You're on bottle of water. Spelunker today. Spelunker today.
Can't get in.
Goodness, that was a mighty fall. Oh dear, you seem to have been ousted from your adventure.
That really added a lot to the game right there, I tell you.
Bottle of water.
Water.
The plant spurts into furious growth for a few seconds.
Water. All right.
Brass lantern.
Secret canyon. I'm trying to figure out what's a closer water.
Set of keys. Brass lantern. There is a threatening dwarf.
No!
A sharp knife is thrown. It missed.
Sure, I'm glad he missed. Okay, that's right where I died, isn't it? Maybe not.
Dwarf's axe. There are faint rustling noises from the darkness behind you.
Fine, I'll go back to the start, because I guess the other water, I don't know. Okay, it's right here. It's literally right there.
Plew, plew. You feel a strange pulling sensation. You're back in the well house. Velvet pillow. Empty bottle. Your bottle is now full. But plew, plew. You feel a strange pulling sensation. You're back in the Y2 room.
Why is it load? It didn't load before, did it? Alright.
There are faint rustling noises from the darkness behind you.
Well, here's the water. Okay, this is literally right.
There is a threatening dwarf.
Ah,
A
he's
sharp
threatening
knife
me.
is thrown. It missed.
Yeah, I can't move during that whole thing, so I don't. And the dwarf axe doesn't seem to help. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
There is a threatening dwarf.
Bro!
A sharp knife is thrown. It missed. You're at a complex junction. There is dampness in the air.
There sure is dampness in the air, let me tell you what. That dwarf sure is threatening. I hope it doesn't
Bottle
make
of
me
water.
go
Water.
down.
The plant grows explosively, almost filling the bottom of the pit.
This is how you climb a beanstalk. We're just chilling.
You're in the giant room. The ceiling is too high to see with your lamp. Cavernous passages lead east, north, and south.
The ceiling is
Dwarf's axe.
too high to see with my lamp.
There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp knife is thrown. It missed. There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp knife is thrown. It got you.
Guys, I think that's about all I can take.
Oh dear. You seem to have been ousted from your adventure. I don't know how long I can keep this up. Do you want me to try to resurrect you?
I mean, I saved pretty close, but I don't know how much more of this I can play, guys. Like, okay, this was. I have the water.
There is a threatening
There's a
dwarf.
threatening dwarf!
A sharp knife is thrown.
No!
It missed. There's nothing to do with it here. There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp knife is thrown. It got you. Oh dear. You seem to have been ousted from your adventure. I don't know how long I can keep this up. Do you want me to try to resurrect you again?
Okay. There's a threatening dwarf. Threatening Dwarf is the name of my new band. Okay, this time I'm going to save at the top of the giant.
The plant grows explosively, almost filling the bottom of the pit.
I'm just going to say it was a lot easier to make games back in the day. You know what I'm saying? People paid money for games in the 80s.
Set of brass. It is now pitch dark. If you proceed, you... Brass, the lantern is now lit. You're in the giant room. The ceiling is too high to see with your lamp. Cavernous passages lead east. There is a threatening dwarf.
No!
A sharp knife is thrown. It missed.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's there?
You can't get out.
There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp knife is thrown. It got you. Oh dear. You seem to have been ousted from your adventure. I don't know how long I can keep this up.
Am I supposed to move at the very last second once it allows me to move? Like, what am... You think I need to find the bear? Well, that's great.
You're in the giant
I
room.
haven't found
The ceiling is too high to... There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp knife is thrown. It got you. Oh dear. You seem to have been
Those
ousted.
dwarves really like the golden eggs. I couldn't move, by the way. I was holding down the move key till the very last second. There's literally nothing I can do.
Nothing happens.
I want potatoes.
That won't work here.
Hello?
There's nothing to do with it here. You're in the giant room. The ceiling is too high to see with your lamp. Cavernous passages lead... Watch it! Nothing happens. The door is extremely rusty and refuses to open. There are threatening dwarves here.
No!
Knives are thrown. One of them got you. Oh dear. You seem to have been ousted from your adventure.
You just read
I don't know
that
how
I
long I
killed
can
the
keep this
dwarves
up.
by throwing the
You want me to
axe.
try to...
I've been trying to do that. I've literally had the axe in my hand. Let's just keep trying it.
Dwarf's axe.
Oops, I didn't mean to back through the door. Like, I've had the axe readied when they attack, and I've like tried to click and shit.
Dwarf's axe.
But like, it freezes you out for the
There's a
inventory
threatening
screen.
dwarf. A sharp knife is thrown. There's no use for that here.
Is there a throw pot key?
Dwarf's set of key.
No.
Dwarf's axe.
Try throwing it. I can't throw it. There's no throw.
There's nothing happened.
You just
There's nothing
click
to do with it
while
here.
you're holding the axe.
There's no use for that here. It says Dwarf's axe. The fee fi fo. Dwarf's axe. Tasty food. Nothing happens. There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp knife is thrown. It missed.
Okay.
It says that there's a 2/3 chance at clicking.
There is a threatening dwarf. A sharp knife is thrown.
I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's fake
got
news. It's fake news.
Oh dear. You seem to have been ousted.
This might be all that I can take. I don't know if I can do it anymore. Wait, Jeff Minter's new thing is out? Bro. How did I not know? Okay, look, guys. If a new Jeff Minter game only gets 26 reviews, like what happens when I release a game? Like what the actual fuck? Maybe my career will end after this next game. Is this good? Or is it... Because, like, if it's a good game, I'll be very sad. Alright, we gotta change the stream info. Because we are no longer in the colossal... Missing the psychedelic intro, guys. All right. I don't have a gamepad. I have to play this with the shitty Razer arrow keys. Doesn't feel good with the where are the pods on the level? Is that just how many hits? Nice. Guys don't bomb.
Okay. Bang. Okay. Okay.
Brilliant.
Bang. Bang. Okay.
Really hard to play this with arrow keys. I bet it would be much more enjoyable with a R2? I don't have R2. What's R2?
Achtung. 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 Achtung.
Okay, hold on. This is a useless. What, Jeff? Why is Google search so bad now? Like, I know I'm not the only person who has this problem. If I have to Google what a keybind is on a game that says one button control is kind of a fail. I mean, I don't know what else I could do with spacebar besides press it or hold it or not press it. Yeah, Steam discussion forums is what I was thinking as well. Hey, look, there's no replies. Well, I might have to nope out of this game till I get a gamepad because they're obviously not thinking about. I mean, I have a lot of gamepads at the office. That's what I'm going to do. Is I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait to play some more till I have the actual controller that they are thinking about. It was very sad. How? I mean, I understand Jeff Minter games being an acquired taste, right? Obviously they are. I get that. How does it have, like, literally, not literally, but very close to nobody buying it? Like, so generally the multiplier for reviews, it's been going down, I guess, over time. But, like, you might multiply by 30 to 50 to get the actual number of sales, last I checked, right? So when you go to the store page, thanks for doxing me, Gabe. When you go to the store page for this game, and it says there were like 26 reviews or whatever, right? Let's multiply that. Let's be optimistic. Let's multiply that by 50. So that's 1,300 sales on Steam. How does a Jeff Minter game sell 1,000 copies? What the fuck? Isn't there vending machine lobby has controllers? No, I'm in Colorado right now. Seems like more of a console game though. No, I mean, if they sell 1,000 copies on Steam, they're pretty much fucked everywhere. That's really sad. What are people buying now? New and trending, Sunhaven, Munchkin Digital, Terraformers, Bone Freezer Minions, Transport Fever 2, Paranorma Site, Dwarf throws a knife, you have to press R2. That explains it. Destiny 2, of course. Hogwarts Legacy, of course. How is Red Dead 2 still top sell? I mean, I guess you just put it on sale enough times. Lost Tark. Sunhaven. Those Stardew Valley fans or whatever really, you know. If you're a furry who grew up on Nintendo games or whatever. I mean, nobody's really tried to make a Stardew Valley clone that was a reasonable attempt. Like, this looks like a straight up Stardew Valley clone, right? Like, exactly. Yeah, there's got to be way more than 1,000 people who would like a Jeff Minter game. Although, like I said, I didn't know it was out. I'm not paying a ton of attention to these things right now, but I mean, I buy every Jeff Minter game. And I didn't know. This, yeah, right. This has 100 times as many reviews as the Jeff Minter game, and it was released like yesterday or what day is today? It was released 2 days ago. So this game is sold again. We'll multiply by 30 or something, right? What is this times 30 or times 50? I don't know. We did Minter times 50, so we'll do this times 50, right? So that's times 100 divided by 2. So that's 160,000 copies in 2 days. Right? Did I mess that up? Oh, it's true. I guess that's right. So it must have been in early access for a long time because Recent reviews is low, and recent reviews, if it had come out March 10th, would be all of it. So yeah, this must be official release, and it's been in early access for a while. But still, that's a lot total. I don't know how long it's been out, but that's just a lot, right? Kind of wish it was more psychedelic. Yeah, that's, so my favorite Minter game ever was Space Giraffe, in part because of how far I got into it. And I actually gave a presentation at the GC one year where I played level 64 of Space Giraffe, which is a very big visual delta from the prior levels and seems totally unplayable, right? But you can actually play it, right? And you learn to see the matrix, and it's a really cool experience to have. And yeah, I wish he would go more that way. But who knows? If nobody's buying these, then maybe nobody will buy the other ones. Yeah, Space Giraffe is great. It's unfortunate that they toned it down by default. The Xbox 360 version was awesome. And then for the PC release, they milk toasted it. And you can kind of turn it back to what it was, but it's still not quite the same. Dude, Jeff Minter has been making games since at least when I was in high school. On the Commodore 64 is probably the first Jeff Minter game I played. Attack of the Mutant Camels C64. Which is a Defender clone, right? No, there was some other game. This wouldn't have been it. I think... What was the one? Is it this one where the camel goes upside down? Oh no, this is the Empire Strikes Back. This is exactly what the Empire Strikes Back was like, except which was the one? There was one where you can run around on the ceiling and then go back down. What the fuck?
The Empire Strikes Back, with at walkers replaced by giant camels, including falling umbrellas and drinks machines. Shot enemies release tokens ranging from point bonuses and energy recharges to control reverses and poison. Speaking of controls, the game uses the same system as Lamatron, which means that you fire automatically in the direction you're moving, but pressing the fire button...
I don't remember. Like, so I played a lot of Empire Strikes Back on the 2600. This was one of my favorite games. My actual favorite game was Adventure. This is Star Wars gaming, guys. Star Wars gaming. In the old days. He hit him in the weak spot for massive damage. Oh. What's he doing? He's got invincibility. It's exactly like being in the movie. Okay. So I also really like Yar's Revenge. Except this game is easy enough that you can just play it forever once you get good at it, which kind of sucks. Look at those awesome graphics. I played this on stream actually years ago, I remember. I think even at that point, it was easy to figure out. Anyway, I remember playing Hero on stream. This was one of my favorite 2600 games. Pyro or Pyro 2? I don't remember those. Jungle Hunt, just the arcade Jungle Hunt was so much better. I think I had contempt for 2600 Jungle Hunt because it sucked. I don't remember what... Oh no, I played it... No, that's right. I did play it a lot. So, 2600 Jungle Hunt was actually a lot easier than arcade Jungle Hunt. I remember that now. Like, you get to the higher levels and these boulders would be like bouncing way up in the air and stuff. And the shark or the crocodile levels were always really easy. That's music right there, man. Now that's interesting. I guess the game was actually doing that as anti-aliasing or something, like those color changes. Because I don't remember seeing those on a CRT. So I wonder if they were doing that to like make it look thinner or something. That was weird. Am I going to try the Bonfire Peaks DLC? You know, the thing is, with the original game, I liked a lot of it, but a lot of it I felt I didn't like, and I didn't finish it, right? I didn't play all. I mean, I finished it. I got to the end. I didn't go back and solve all the puzzles. Didn't 100% it. So yeah, but adventure was always the OG. This was the OG. I mean, it doesn't look like much by modern standards, but he's playing on easy. Jeez. This is what you did, though. There's no red dragon on this level. Spoilers. Frickin' bat. Good times. Oh, that's not good times. Anyway. Peak gaming, I know. I know. Well, this might be the end of the stream, because we have to get a controller to play the Jeff Minter game. I don't know. Did I have a SNES? No. I had a friend who had one, but I was not cool enough to have one. All right, everybody. I hope you won an Oscar tonight. I'll see you later. We'll probably do a programming stream sometime. Threatening dwarf. I've had enough threatening dwarves for today.